ChatGPT has recently announced that it's going to come up with its app on ad platform. They did a study, I think, in within 6 weeks they did a $100 million annualized revenue projection, and that test I think was done with a very small audience, and in the United States itself, I think the possibilities are endless. So, do you think that is going to be a mainstream, or there is a potential there at least?
I mean, 100 million in itself is a big number. But I think the biggest surprise is what they are targeting. They are targeting $25 billion in ad revenue. So that's what they want to achieve. And in some, if I have to give you context, so it's 10% of what Meta and Google is doing right now. So 10% of their market share in next 12 to 18 months, that's what the OpenAI target is from ad revenue. So they are very aggressive about it. And I think that they need to be the kind of money they are spending to do all these prompts for free. They need to capitalize that. So in terms of how much they will be succeeding in that, I think that's something we have to see. But if they are able to crack the conversion event, I mean, I think a lot of platforms try that. Twitter, which is now X, they were not able to do so. Snapchat struggled a lot. But if they are able to crack that intent, that if they are able to try those conversions, then definitely $25 billion number will be reached.
If you look at how the consumer, I think, search for the product is changing, it's of course going to be the key. And people are trying to solve this, let's say, organically. How do we get our brand to be like available in ChatGPT search queries? But I still feel the only solution to that is ads, right? So people start searching for products, queries, services on the platform. Organic is only so much that you can do, right? And the number of course, the placements is also lesser. So ChatGPT is coming with ads. I had a first look. Like the ads actually come at the bottom of the chat, and there's only one placement from what I could figure out. So there's no shopping ads kind of, so that I can scroll through the products. Maybe those products may come later, but I feel the possibilities are endless in the sense that there are so many places in the interface where the ads can be placed. Right, it can be placed when you're shifting from one chat to another. It can be placed, let's say, on the right side of the screen. It can be placed within the text itself. I don't know how it's going to be, but I think the possibilities are so endless that maybe 5 years down the line, when we talk about India land, we will be thinking how we can allocate at least 20% of our budget to charity.
We will see. I mean, I think I am optimistic. I am in line with the OpenAI target. Yes, it is achievable. But as I said, that we need to see how much they are able to, track that conversions.
Yeah.
If the intent is there.
Yeah, right, correct.
I think we all see Snapchat struggling. We all see X struggled. We all see Reddit struggle to some extent. All those platforms were not that great. Yeah. So we have to see how much OpenAI will, or how they will come up with their platform.
Yeah.
So I think adoption and conversion will make a huge difference. If that is not there, then I think the bigger numbers will not be there.
And there is one major shift happening. We have also talked about in the past. A lot of commerce ad spends is actually going to commerce. It's going to Zepto, it's going to Blinkit, Instamart, and that's another challenge. But I think that's also solved by Google and Meta. Would you like to mention a few points, Seth?
Yeah, definitely. I think the growing need is to deliver the product as fast as possible. And I think it is a unique case where we have Blinkit and Zepto and Swiggy doing that. So to achieve that how the discoverability also happens, Meta has successfully partnered with all these platforms. And same is the case with Google. So now you can run your ads on Meta, on Google, and directly track your conversions on, Blinkit and
This attribution is in the dashboard.
attribution is in the dashboard. So this was not possible, I think, 3 to 6 months back. It's a very decent product. And I think Meta is very cautious about it when they are pushing it out. They are only partnering with agencies as of now, right? And Google is also very cautious about it. Google launched with Blinkit now, right? So all the shopping ads we can see. So the shopping ads you can
I noticed Instamart is there in the 30 days.
Instamart Blinkit ads. So you can do that with the help of Google now, right? It's a bit of manual process to set it up. There is a learning curve to it. You need a professional help, but it is very much possible to drive results on these quick commerce with the help of Meta and Google ads.
Yeah. And again, the problem I think Google and Meta is solving here is when I'm searching for a product on Blinkit, I'm again at their disposal. And I think I still feel the ad ecosystem is not great there. Like sometimes I don't even see that ad or mark at the top of the product. But when I'm searching it on Google and Meta, one thing I'm solving for is earlier they were taking me to marketplaces or the websites where I would get this product in let's say 5 to 7 days. Now they are also assisting me to find product which I can wait in like 10 minutes. So that's a pre-fix. And with that, I think they are also taking some of the money which was going to these platforms back to them.
Yeah, I think on Google must have taken a note. So what is happening right now is a lot of DTC brands, they are pushing more than 5%, around 15 to 20% of their overall value to these quick commerce companies. So Meta and Google must have realized that we need that ad revenue. Yeah, right. So we need that ad value back to our ecosystem, and that's how they came up with this product. It's a fantastic product. I, I mean, it's a win-win situation for the consumer who needs the discoverability. Win-win product for the business also. But yes, that ad revenue will be shifted back to Meta and Google, and in some way, it will also do a service or will help quick commerce because their ad platforms were not that great. They were building from scratch, right? The tags and the experience was, to be honest, below average. So it's a win-win. I would say in the economic we call it double handshake. So it's a double handshake for everyone.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I still feel brands have a reservation to it because everyone is assuming that the moment you list your products on Blinkit, Zepto, Instamart, you're going to get sales. But it's not the case. Even there, the competition is ramping up. I had predicted 1, 2 years back that even these platforms will come with their own labels, and we're seeing that it's happening in real time. All of them are coming up. So the competition going to high. The only way you can still solve for this is by investing in either performance marketing channels which drive traffic outside of Blinkit and Instamart. You still need to invest in brand. Unless you are doing that, there's no person who's going to come and buy a product just out of nowhere. Oh, by the way, I was talking to someone 2 days back, and they started I think 6 7 months back, and they have built a top line of somewhere around 15 lakhs per month, out of which 30 to 40% of their revenue is coming from these channels. But the most interesting part is all of the sales which is coming from brand search on Instamart and Blinkit. So basically, the customer did not find them on this platform; they found it them somewhere else. And think that's it's a very unique thing about trying to sell on these platforms.
Yeah, definitely. I think in the long term, you have to build that brand. Yeah. If the brand is not there, ultimately you will be copied and you will be dead. Yeah, right. And that's one reason then a person outside our ecosystem, marketing ecosystem, asked and wondered that why Coca-Cola is running an ad. Right. I think a month back, someone from my family asked that why SBI is running a campaign with MS Dhoni. Right. SBI को क्या ज़रूरत है? Yeah. Because I mean, to make a brand, you have to be consistent with your messaging. You have to be consistently showing your face to the consumer that and screaming, yes, I am here, I'm offering this. And unless or until you do that, the brand will not be there. And unless the brand will not be there, somebody will come up with a white label product and eat your market share.